Hello, my name's Josh Rice. I'm the 4C Strategies Asia Pacific Head of Operations. Here to introduce the launch of our collective training and exercise management product. The solution that I'm going to demonstrate follows an all-hazards approach to training and exercise management.
The training schedule is a key strategy planning module of the collective training and exercise management product. It allows the appropriate users to schedule and program exercises, training, and their sub-activities, such as planning meetings through time and space. We can allocate tasks on an exercise, both in planning, but also post-exercise, such as lessons management and follow-up focus areas. You can assign entities, which are the training participants, and you can set the objectives and key performance indicators for each exercise and training activity. The appropriate user does this utilizing the supporting modules, which contain all of the captured data for lessons management and continuous improvement. Within the exercise mode, we have this plan scenario module, where the same framework and workflow is applied for all hazards exercising, such as an oil spill in this scenario here, or against natural disasters and weather emergencies, including fires, floods, hurricanes. As a high-level overview, it allows users to script in detail the main scenarios and injects to be played out in the exercise. Furthermore, this allows you to capture the execution and evaluation of the exercise for real-time viewing and analysis. This near real-time access to data provides enhanced situational awareness and allows users to amend the exercise ad hoc based on the line performance of the training participants. This allows for continuous improvement within an exercise to ensure maximum training opportunity is given to areas of concern and areas of risk against specified objectives and key performance indicators.
And now we come to the specific part of the collective training exercise management product, which is the main injects list. So we use this throughout the exercise to plan and execute triggering actions for the participants to then train against. And everything we've just shown there is also available in our tablet. It's a Web Observer progressive web application. So this is available to all the observer coaches and anyone that's involved within XCON on exercise. The tablets allow us to collect performance observations against the participants at the point of need, and that's whether offline or online. So we can take these on to offshore oil rigs, for example, and collect the performance at the point of training.
The Evaluate Observe module allows exercise control to view incoming observations of training performance against specific objectives and key performance indicators. It gives them the most current average grade of all the underlying observations against those objectives and key performance indicators. Critically, this allows them to change the exercise ad hoc throughout execution in order to give further training observations and opportunities against specific objectives and key performance indicators where their performance might be lacking. Furthermore, this is one of many locations within Exonaut for a user-intuitive workflow where one can create an observation specifically against an entity and an objective, where the observation form will be pre-filled out based on the underlying context. If a user wants to create an observation against this entity, against this key performance indicator, then they simply click in the grid, which will bring up an observation form. Now this observation form will be pre-filled out for the activity, for the observation time, the entity, and the objective. So all the user then has to do is give their grade and any qualitative assessment that they like. They can then upload files such as videos, voice recordings, pictures, and then hit create. Having completed the assessment of all the underlying observations against each objective and key performance indicator, the Summary and Report module allows for an appropriate user to view all of these underlying assessments for the exercise. The appropriate user can then provide an overall evaluation and summary, which includes written, i.e. qualitative and indeed quantitative assessment of the exercise itself and against the key training participants. To give this final summary of the exercise, the appropriate user would just click on the particular entity, i.e. the particular training participant for this exercise, noting that there might be multiple training participants. This will bring up the same style assessment form as used throughout the assessment module. This allows for a more user-intuitive platform. The assessment module then will give the entity and the exercise that this final summary is being written for. It will provide all of the underlying assessments against each key performance indicator and against each objective, as well as give the observations that are collected as a generic observation throughout the exercise. This then allows the final written grade and assessment against the exercise itself and against the training participants. One of the key supporting modules of Exonaut's collective training and exercise management product is information sets. It is here where Exonaut houses dashboards to identify open areas of risk, analyze trends, highlight key lessons, and provide insights for continuous improvement. Exonaut's data analytics engine uses state-of-the-art business intelligence tools to extract all of Exonaut's data, as well as where required data from third-party providers. Exonaut's dashboards and reports highlight and recommend key focus areas for relevant users at the point of need.
Thanks very much for listening. That brings us to the end of this walkthrough. As you can see, the key benefits here bring us right back around the training cycle, and it ends with the continuous improvement of the client's capability development.